lowest place I've ever had to stand. Can't see the sky above the walls, can't feel your guiding hand. And everybody says hold on, it's gonna work out fine. But they ain't standing where I'm standing, and they ain't losing what is mine. But you said you see the ending when I can barely see today. So I'm gonna keep on walking, even though I wanna stay. There's a valley and a view, and you don't get one without the two. The deeper that I go, the higher I will see. When I finally reach the top and look back down at what you brought me through, there's a valley and a view. I've been praying every morning for a sign that you're still there. Some nights the silence is so heavy, feels like talking to the air. But mama said faith ain't a feeling, it's a choice you make each day. To put your boots on in the dark and walk the path you cannot trace. And you promise you'll be in it every mile I cannot see. So I'm gonna trust the valley is making something out of me. There's a valley and a view, and you don't get one without the two. The deeper that I go, the higher I will see. When I finally reach the top and look back down at what you brought me through, there's a valley and a view. I don't need to see the mountain, I just need to see the step. And if the step is all you give me, then the step is what I'll take. There's a valley and a view, and I'm trusting you to carry me through. The deeper that it gets, the closer you will be. And one day I'll stand on top of this and see what only faith could see. There's a valley and a view. There's a valley and a view. Got the call on a Monday morning, doctor said we need to talk. Same week the factory closed, the doors in the bank came for the law. The truck broke down on the way back home. Phone rang again with more bad news, and I pulled over on the highway. God, what are you putting me through? When the rain won't stop and the sky won't clear, and the prayers I'm praying don't seem to leave right here. When the hits keep coming and the ground gives way, Lord, I'm asking you, are you still in this when the rain won't stop? My little girl asked me tonight, Daddy, why you always tired? I couldn't tell her that her father is barely holding on by a wire. Sat on the porch after she slept, looked up at the storm clouds rolling in, and I said, God, I'm not giving up on you, but I need to know you're not giving up on him. When the rain won't stop and the sky won't clear, and the prayers I'm praying don't seem to leave right here. When the hits keep coming and the ground gives way, Lord, I'm asking you, are you still in this when the rain won't stop? Oh, I'm not lost, I'm just afraid. And I know you never promised easy, but God, I need you in this pain. When the rain won't stop, I won't stop believing. When the sky won't clear, I won't stop reaching. When the heads keep coming, I'll keep standing here. 'Cause I'd rather stand in the rain with you than walk in the sun alone when the rain won't stop. I won't stop. I know it feels like nothing's moving, like the prayers just hit the wall, like everybody else got answers and God forgot to make the call. But let me tell you something, then I had to learn the hard way too. Just because you can't see him working, don't mean he isn't working on you. Hold on, he's working, even when you can't feel a thing. It's the sound of something being built. So hold on, he's working still. Remember when the winter lasted longer than your faith could take, but the spring came anyway, didn't it? And the flowers didn't show up late. God don't run on your schedule, but he's never missed a day. Every single thing you're waiting for is already on its way. It's the sound of something being built. So hold on, he's working still. To the one who's been praying for months and the answer hasn't come, to the one who's almost out of faith, you're closer than you know. Just hold on, he's working. I promise you he hears your voice. Hold on, he's moving, and every tear is not in vain. The story isn't over, you're just in I've been gripping the wheel so tight, my knuckles turn to white, trying to steer this life down roads that feel right. But every turn I take leads to another wall, and I'm starting to think maybe I don't know the way at all. So I'm surrendered, hands off the wheel, surrender, letting you drive what I can't feel. I don't know where this road is going, but I know who's at the wheel. So I'm surrendered, finally surrendered. It's the hardest thing I've done, harder than the fight, harder than the holding on, harder than the darkest night. 'Cause letting go means trusting something I can't see or touch, but the God who made the ocean says, my child, I am enough. So I'm surrendered, hands off the wheel, surrendered, letting you drive what I can't feel. I don't know where this road is going, but I know who's at the wheel. So I'm surrendered, finally surrendered. Take my plans, take my pride, take the fear I hold inside, take the need to understand every detail in advance. I don't need to know the way, I just need to know your name. I'm surrendered, hands off the wheel, surrendered, and for the first time I can feel peace that doesn't make no sense. In the middle of the mess, I'm surrendered, Lord, I'm surrendered. I'm yours. If you told me 2 years ago I'd be standing where I am, I'd have laughed and said no way, that ain't part of the plan. I had it all mapped out, every mile and every turn, but the God who writes the story had a better chapter to learn. Not my plan, but his, and his was better than I ever dreamed. Every door that closed, every no I heard was just him saying wait and see. I was drawing with a crayon while he was painting masterpiece. Not my plan, but his. The job I lost made room for the calling that he gave. The woman who walked out made way for the one who stayed. The money that ran dry taught me what was really rich, and the faith I almost gave up on became the only thing that did. Not my plan, but his, and his was better than I ever dreamed. Every door that closed, every no I heard was just him saying wait and see. I was drawn with a crayon while he was painting masterpiece. Not my plan, but his. So if you're in the middle and the plan just fell apart, let it fall, let it break, let him rebuild your heart. 'Cause what he's building is bigger than you know, and one day you'll look back and say, Not my plan, but his. And thank God it wasn't mine. Every tear I cried, every sleepless night was just a brushstroke in his design. I was drawn with a crayon while he was painting masterpiece. Not my plan, but his. Not my plan.